Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another react. In this case, to the Deer Hunter. I think this is something new from them. Louis Garcia, who is one of my supporters, wants me to check this out. Hold on, I gotta fix the lights here. I don't want to be in the dark. Okay, so anyways, let's just go for it. Let's just listen to the song.
What a wonderland, watching them bend
Nice chord.
to my demand. That's too much power for one man. It's what they all say if they don't understand that they'll never get in the tower unless they're coming from tower. I can level any landscape. In fact, there's little left to bring me more joy. From peaks to valleys, boulevards to alleys. Why waste my time trying to be a diplomat when I deliver pain? And there is nothing that compares to how good it feels to be the one to push the domino. What's beneath it, what's ahead, no matter, the path won't wrap around till long after I'm dead. And one truth remains, that you'll not gain any power unless you're starting with power. And you're not starting with power unless you come from tower. Accept our fate. Mine was rising up to dominate, and who was the first to make all the world ask what turn to any reply we tried, unable to change their minds and why would the emperor need new
the abrupt ending there. Probably just transferring to another tune on the album. So, okay, so what are my thoughts on this song? It's very interesting. I have several things I want to say. First of all, I'd like to say that I got 5 minutes and I got to run, so I'm going to keep this condensed. First of all, it's sort of a Michael Jackson-ish 90s soul pop rock radio sound. Like, I was thinking the Deer Hunter are born in the perfect era of digital recording, multi-track recording, because to me I could hear that just production. It's just that is production. There's a whole lot of tracks probably involved, whole lots of groupings of tracks, because it goes from different section to different section. You got this sort of a baritone saxophone. I don't know if that's the correct name. It's a lower kind of a sax, it sounds like, which is very interesting. Not one of my favorite instruments, I'll be honest with you, but I liked the texture it lent to this song. The songwriting was very cool, the way it went from to minor to major, kind of exploring that, like from here to here. So some very dreamy chords, and it's neat that he was singing about "I'll be your dream," or there was something he was singing about being a dream, maybe your nightmare or something, but the allusion and those kinds of chords actually really worked well together, the production. So again, the production was like, it just reminds me of like island hopping, like a Roger Dean Yes album cover where you got these floating rocks, little landscapes on each one, and it's like hopping on from one to the other. It's multiple, not verse chorus kind of feel. It's multiple sections, developing sections, sort of back and forth. Each is like their own little mini orchestra back and forth. This is why I say this is the digital age. They're in their perfect age because there's lots of compression. They use compression very generously in the instruments, and keeping everything very tight and bouncy, and varied, because they really went from just one kind of style in the song to another, and the songwriting was very all over the place, kind of in a cool way. Like there was there's one part that did that, like the C minor happens a lot in this song, C minor to C major 7th, and then you have the sort of more odder kind of contrasting chords. And there was some cool, of course, the bass sounded great. I really enjoyed the bass line, the sort of the finger-picked style of bass, nice and low, and nice, and again, a very nice modern produced sound, clean sound. And I don't know, what would these guys do like I'm getting a little bit back into retro and 4-track machines. I want to do a little bit of 4-track recording and sort of get back to what it was like back when in my early teens, when I was with a 4-track, and you're very limited at what you could do. You could never pull off this kind of music on a 4-track at home. Now with a laptop you can actually do it. You can have 60 tracks in a song. So this band is a bit of a child of the modern age of recording, I would say, because they have the freedom to explore all these styles. But then again, that's sort of the way it is, right? You've grown up and you've heard all of these different decades of music, and you want to incorporate and pull from all of them. Whereas when I was like in the 80s and I was in my late teens and making 4-track recordings, I had the 70s to pull from, of course the 80s, what was present was happening, and then the 60s or whatever. Whereas now you kids, you have all these extra decades of music and the benefit of a long view of music, which is kind of cool, and it definitely influences in what you're doing and what you're producing, what you're recording. So very interesting track. Thank you, Louis Garcia, who is a great supporter of the channel, and I'm a great supporter of Louis. I think he's a great guy. He's got great taste in music. So spiraling out is Dean. Talk to you later. I gotta run. Bye.